How you doing, YouTube? Matt Massa Beer Reviews back with a little bit of mystery beers, courtesy my boy Flash Gordon, New Jersey brethren. A little bit of hiss on that sucker. Can't look. I looked at the bottom of the cap, but there's nothing on it. But you can see the top is obscured. He sent off 2 beers. Sent off a big barrel aged jammer, and he sent off a mystery beer. That be this, and this is a big beer. If this is not barley wine, I'm not sure what is. I'm going to do a little cheating right here. Give it a pour. Pour that whole thing in there. There you go. Not a bunch of sediment in this one, so we'll see. I'm just going to take... I can't see if there's a Merc ring on this, so I was going to cheat on age on this one. But I don't think this has a ton of age on it. Only reason I say that is because if you look on the inside of the cap, and if you look at the edges of this, if this is a bigger, bolder, richer beer, barley wine, something like that, there's no kind of deterioration on the cap, and there's none on the edge of the cap. A lot of times these older barley wines get a little bit of like a residual sugar kind of thing floating around in there, so we'll see what's what. So beautiful paper bag wrapping beer. If that's not a quad, it could be a sour, to be honest with you, but I mean, I'm thinking barley wine. I think it's a quad. Or it could be a quad too, but barley wine, right? Dirty, murky, doo-doo-doo water barley wine. Just like we like. Let's get a nose. Is this too cold? I want to say barley wine. I really, really, really do. But it's light. It's not hyper aggressive. You know, based off of the look and just, you know, and knowing what Flash likes. I'm weird. I forget names. I don't think this is a high ABV beer. I could be wrong. It's give me a little bit of toffee, give me a little bit of caramel vibes. And I honestly would say it probably has some age on it, but it really does come off as a mild, but it comes off like what a barley wine would be like if it was like 6.5% or something like that. So caramel vibes, toffee vibes, those kind of things. Let's dive it in. Cheers. It's somebody's barley wine. Who is this? Who is this? Okay. It's a barley wine. I'm guessing it's probably floating right around 10%. No, it's got to be like 11 and change, 11.2. But it's not super impactful, but I could tell there's a bit of booziness there. I don't think it has a ton of age on it. If it has age on it, it's like a year or something like that. Nothing big. It's an English barley wine, and that's where I think it's actually not that aged, because there's really not much, if any, oxidation on it. But there's this big kind of tea-like tannic hop, so it's almost like an English barley wine before, like relatively fresh, where it hasn't burned off a kind of bitterness on it yet. This one's stumping me, man. Who is this? You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of like old school barley wine. Like old school, before barley wine got crazy. Now, I'm not talking like Hardee's, Lee's, those. It's not a Hardee's. It's not a fucking Lee's. This is more like in the vein of Fuller's. Your Fuller's Vintage Ale. It's not that. But it's in that kind of mindset. So something that like, you know, like Anchor would make. Like their kind of barley wine. Or even like the old school, like Ballantine kind of jams and stuff like that. From back in the day. So it's like a very, very old school barley wine. No barrel. If there's barrel, it's oak. There's no spirit, I should say. I wouldn't omit a barrel. Because since it doesn't come off super aggressive, and I think the ABV does touch double digits, but there's enough sweetness there, but enough softness there that, you know what? It's an oak age. I'm going to say it's an oak age. It's a 11% oak age barley wine, no spirit. Who makes a 11% oak age barley wine with no spirit? What is this beer? Now I'm getting frustrated because I feel like I'm going to open it and be like, mother effer, I knew this beer. I should have said this beer. But I think it's a beer that I've had multiple times. Let's put it this way. I think I've had this beer multiple times, but I think I haven't had this beer in like a decade. It's like a Harveston, like one of their things, like a Harveston. Like they make Ola Dub, but it's not Ola Dub because that's like that's their old engine oil. It's a stout, but it'd be like one of their beers, or like a barley wine from like Brewdog, that kind of stuff going on. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, 11.2% barley wine at Hitwood. It is a year and a half old. That's all I got. There's nothing else. Yeah, it's not bottle conditioned. So, I'm very, very curious. Now, let's see if there's a Merc ring on this first before we do the big reveal. That's the thing I'm curious about. Like I said, it didn't have that residual sugar thing going on. I don't see anything, so it's got to be relatively fresh. Okay, let's see. Can we get... God damn it, Gordon. Pull tab, seal the world. Oh, you son of a bitch. Start at the beginning, dum-dum. Weyerbacher, that makes sense. This is their 22. Okay, what's the date on this? Weyerbacher does dating on the bottle. This is 4 years old, almost to the day. Now, I didn't see a Merc ring, but if you could see it, I wish I had something to show you light through for you guys. You might be able to see it because of this light right here. That has like a crazy, not Merc ring, but a haze kind of coating on it from the, maybe that, you'll be able to see it there maybe. Haze coating from being in a bottle so long. So for those that don't know, this is Weyerbacher 22. Their anniversary series is just numbers. And it's very simple. It has to be a double-digit beer. They have no kind of like style that they do. It's just, it has to be over 9.9%. This is 11.1. I said 11.2, so I'm kind of happy about that, but the rest of it's kind of a shit show. So this is an ale brewed with vanilla, cinnamon, nutmeg, and orange peel. I can get the orange peel, actually. There's this citrus thing, and I think that's what I was confusing with those tannic kind of hops. Because it's not so much that it tastes like citrus, this is a pithy bittering. And I think it kind of props up some of those old hops in here. Very fun beer, very fun mystery beer. Thank you very much for sending this off, Jeff. Yeah, this is a fun one. I did not, other than ABV, I sucked really bad. But I also, and here's where I talk myself out of sucking, vanilla, cinnamon, nutmeg, and orange peel. Shit ain't there. Like, it's not there. It's not me. I'm not like, oh my god, look at that bursting amounts of vanilla and nutmeg and cinnamon. It's not there. It doesn't exist anymore. There is a spiciness to it. I attribute that to like a hoppy, lower, like a weirdly lowish ABV kind of barley wine with an English hops. Is that a ghost of that cinnamon, nutmeg, and orange peel? I could talk myself into that. You're telling me there's vanilla in here? Maybe that's why I went with a barrel. Maybe I was subconsciously getting a vanilla portion in here, and that's why I thought it was barrel aged. Maybe, I don't know. But here's the best part about mystery beers, okay? Is that when I lose, you guys win because I was wrong. But let's put it this way. This can be found. I don't know if Jeff actually bought this recently or he's had it in his basement. I'm guessing he might have picked one of these up recently. I implore you, if you see this, pick this up, drink along with this mystery beer, and let me know where I am right and wrong. I mean, you guys all know, so there's a little bit different kind of thing about it. But drink this and tell me how off I am, because I don't think I'm that off. Because what I'm getting is a soft, non-overly aggressive barley wine with a little bit of spiciness to it that feel like it had a little bit of roundness to it. Turns out that roundness was aged. I thought it was a barrel. Maybe that vanilla tricked me into that. That spiciness made me think it was a little bit fresher. But 4-year-old, I called it 1.5 years old, so it was 2.5 years off. Nailed the ABV, but yeah. I've had that beer before too, so I was correct on that portion of the show. Very fun mystery beer. Thanks very much again, Jeff, for sending this off. Is this one of the better aged beers I've had as of late? No. Is it a fun beer? Absolutely, without a doubt. I loved drinking through this, and even the reveal itself with me not really getting the beer is fantastic. I think it was really, really fun. Value and availability on this, I would assume, would be decently priced. It's Weyerbacher. You probably get 4 packs of this. Even at this age, you should be able to find them probably for around $15, I'm guessing. It's not something I would pick up, thinking it's going to be great. But let's say you have 4 friends. Let's let's be weird, kind of slightly pretentious, Matt, for a second. Let's say you and 4 of your friends or 3 of your friends watch my reviews. Okay? You like them, you enjoy them, you think you like them. Let's put it that way. You could get a 4-pack of this and go back and drink along. All 4 of you drink along and kind of taste along with the beer what I'm doing and what I'm getting from the beer. And that would be a fun thing, if that's what you're into. And but the experiment-wise, just the having an older beer and playing through it and having fun with it is just fun. What are you going to say? So there we go. Mystery beer in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you had it, fresh or new. I don't remember what it was like fresh, or fresh, or fresh or new, fresh or old. I don't remember what it was like fresh, but let me know what you think of it if you had it recently. Massive Beers, if you want to check me out doing the social media stuff here, Massif. If you want to check me out doing the whole podcasting thing, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully you're enjoying a little mystery beer right now. Hopefully see you next time. Cheers.